Yeah, it's something that I think all of us are going to have to deal with as upfront as we can come election time in November. Jesus. And there are a couple of things that have to be factored in. We talked about this on this program for 10 years, but if a real, not a closeted right winger like Hillary Clinton, but if a real right winger and a moron to boot like Donald Trump gets into office, I think we're in for some real rough times. And that's stating it mildly. By rough times, I mean, I honestly wonder, and I mean this, I wonder if this republic will survive. Because with either one of them, with Clinton, it may take longer. But with Trump, with either one of them, I think at some point we're going to reach that tipping point where, like we talked about the other night, the jobs are not coming back. They're just not. Anyone who talks about that is a goddamn liar, a bullshit artist who understands that the American people desperately want that. So, how long will it take with a Trump or a Clinton? And don't bet that it won't be a Trump presidency, because there are an awful lot of Democrats. And, you know, Kathy made it very clear to me 2 days ago. I forget what we were talking about. And she said, you know, I have to tell you, I don't know why she put it this way, but she said, I have to tell you, there is no way in hell that I'm going to vote for Hillary Clinton. You remember saying that, Kathy? What was it you said? You can open your mic.
I was talking to Susan, who I just put on hold, but I'm assuming that you're asking me
about your refusal to vote for Clinton.
Yeah, because, you know, she is Lucifer. I don't care what John Boner says. She's Lucifer. No, I don't know that she's Lucifer. She's probably Lucifer's sister. But I can't vote for Hillary Clinton. I can't vote for Hillary Clinton.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
Well, because I've met her twice, and I know a chick who worked for her is the short answer. And the 2 times that we met her, in both times in D.C., she was about as two-faced as a politician can get. You know, she was up there on stage laughing and glad-handing and smiling with that real cackly, wide-eyed, you know, like she just, I don't know, sniffed a bunch of cayenne pepper or something. And then as soon as she got off the podium, she was turning her head back and forth and talking to people, and then just sat down like a stone backstage. And when other people were trying to talk to her, she wouldn't even acknowledge their presence. Now, she was probably pissed about something. I don't know. The second time, it wasn't much different. She gave another one of those big happy smiley speeches and laughing you know, it just sounds like a crazy person, for one thing. And then she gets off stage, and that's when she was back there with Anita Drobny, and the whole Democracy Radio thing was going down with, what's his name? He was married to that other congresswoman, and they were putting together the thing for Ed Schultz and whatever. And Anita had said that Hillary was going to help her, and then she couldn't get 2 words out of her.
Right.
And then we have the friend here, Gary and Judy, Gordon and Judy, who, you know, their daughter was an aide to Clinton in the State Department, and same thing, said butter wouldn't melt in her mouth. It's like a dragon lady.
Well, let me.
So, okay, there's 3 reasons. Okay, but they're all personal.
But let me ask you: can you move it off the personal? What is it about her political drift, or what we have heard now with this political season? What is it about Clinton's supposed policies that turn you off?
I don't trust her. I don't believe she's genuine. I don't think she's in favor of a livable wage. I don't think that she would really work to bring $12 or $15 an hour to fruition for the workers. I think that it is shifty if she gets hundreds of thousands of dollars of endorsements from corporations and back, or all these speeches she's given over the years. I mean, it is suspicious. If they're not buying influence, what are they buying? Just her. I mean, is that worth $100,000? I mean, I can do that all day.
Don't do that.
But no one's writing me a check. Yeah, because I don't have any power, right? I can cackle with the best of them.
You sound just like her. When
I'm
you do
telling
that.
you, that's her standard laugh. It's just horrible. So I don't believe that she is really a candidate for the worker. She's not representing the little people.
Oh my God.
And Bernie is. But even if Bernie weren't running, I wouldn't be able to support her because she flip-flopped on gay marriage. How do you not support gay marriage? How are you a Democrat in this day and age, and not support gay marriage until the last damn minute, until it's already becoming mandated by X number of states, and finally, I'm supporting it now. Well, where the hell were you then?
Well, any of these issues that she has come around.
She's not a liberal Democrat.
If she winds
I don't
up,
even think she's a Democrat.
I don't either. If she winds up as president, can you get her voice down so that?
I can do that.
Not that far. Jesus, that's scary.
That's all you have to do. But probably she's not as much fun as malaria. But
she's also a war criminal.
Yes, of course. And she wants to expand our foreign atrocities in the Mideast. I don't know even one thing that she said that she would do about ISIS, but I don't imagine it's peaceful. I don't know that she handled Libya all that astutely.
Shit.
I mean, her foreign policy decisions thus far, and this email thing on the servers, that's scary. I mean, it's just, she's not a good, reliable, trustworthy liberal Democrat. I mean, what can you say? I can think of about 50 people, male and female, that would be better than Hillary.
But and we've talked about this, that a liberal Democrat is not what we need right now.
Well,
that's not what Sanders
what do
is.
We need?
Well, we need a progressive who goes right to the heart of this stuff.
Sure.
Screw this liberal Democrat crap.
Right.
I mean, that was great back in the 50s and 60s.
Well, I hope.
And even then it wasn't so great.
I hope Bernie doesn't go anywhere, at least until the indictments are over. I mean, I cannot believe we have.
You really think that's going to happen? You really think?
I don't think the FBI would be dragging it out this long just because they found some suspicious Post-it notes. I mean, they dug into her server. They subpoenaed who's the guy that took the fifth, and then they said and brought him back and said, no, you're going to talk to us, buddy.
Right.
They have to be looking for something. And the Department of Justice isn't going to just sit back and go, oh, well, what'd you find? Oh, gee, golly willikers. Well, it's a Clinton, so we're just not going to do anything.
Well, I don't think they're looking for something specifically. I think that just by the nature of the way the laws are set up, they have to go through with an investigation.
I think they suspect something is being covered up, and I think that's what they're
Don't you think
for.
It's just a pro forma investigation that doesn't mean a damn thing?
I think that's what they're hoping, the Clintons, but no, I don't think so. I don't think they would be spinning their wheels this long and spending this much time and energy on it. What I don't understand is how the media has just completely glossed over the fact that she is under a federal investigation into criminal
3 of them
wrongdoing.
Right.
I mean, we have a Democratic candidate who is under federal investigation for 3 counts of criminal wrongdoing by the federal government. And no one's going, boo. I mean, no one's even saying, oh, gee, and they're all saying, well, Bernie should probably step. Why the hell would he step down?
But
she could end up in jail.
One of the people who comprises my brain trust sent me an email the other day and more or less said, get off that shit, that email stuff. It doesn't mean a thing. If you're going to talk about Clinton's not being, making a good candidate or a president, go for the issues, all the terrible stuff that she's done over the course of her and her husband's political
Sure.
life.
Well, there's a lot of reasons.
Right.
I mean, there are just so many. You could throw a dart and hit a reason why you don't want to vote for
Do
Hillary
you do
Clinton.
you think she had Vince Foster murdered?
No. I mean, I don't believe that, but I do believe now. I really do believe there was something to that land deal. I would love to go back
Whitewater?
and read that.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's got dollar signs written all over it about how much money she made off that land deal. I would like to look
Well,
at
where
that.
she made her money was insider trading in the commodities market. Nobody talks about that.
She's just dirty. I mean, it's just dirty.
Yeah.
And you got a candidate who takes $5, $10, $20 donations, clean as a whistle, and what? That he's not good enough for us? I mean, we're not voting for him in massive, overwhelming numbers. Why? I mean, he's unimpeachable.
Right.
This guy is as ethical as it gets. He's lived his entire life transparently, with no hidden agendas. He's like Studs Terkel, and I just don't get it. I don't get it. So, and I think he would clean Trump's clock. So,
Well, it was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
this is the closest we've ever come. I mean, this is the damnedest election season. Everyone says it, but this is the closest we've ever come to seeing, in my opinion, like the best nominee and the worst nominee
Yeah.
possible, ever up on the stage at the same time. Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump. I mean, it's mind-blowing, Really
All right,
is.
thank
All
you,
right.
thank you,
I'm gonna
Miss
shut up
Kathy.
now.
No, you don't ever have to shut up. I just I wanted to get your opinion, and you damn sure.
And
gave
all
it.
these women who say that they're voting their vagina, will you give me a break? Because, that's the most sexist thing I think I've ever heard. I mean, if you're really a feminist, then you are outraged at a comment like I'm voting my vagina, because the whole thing that the feminist movement fought to preserve was our right to independent thinking, and that we're not going to be drones and be told how to vote or told how to think or do anything. Tell me I'm going to vote for a woman because, we have the same chromosomal makeup.
Now, calm down. We have to sleep in the same bed tonight. Easy.
No, but those people piss me off.
Oh, I know. I
know?
I know.
First female president. No. That's not a good reason. No. I mean, then why not elect Bachmann? Why didn't you work for Sarah Palin? She was just a heartbeat away from being the first female president if she got, McCain in there. You never knew what was going to happen with him.
Right.
Poor little guy couldn't even get his arms over his head.
Oh, Jesus.
If he fell into a pit, what would he do?
Oh, stop.
So I'm just saying, I mean, Sarah Palin could have easily been the first female president.
Right.
Why weren't we working for that? Why weren't all the feminists out there going, yes, Palin, female vice president?
Vote with your vagina.
Vote with your vagina for Sarah Palin. That's ridiculous. That's why. All right, I'm going to shut up now.
Whew.